Thek, coming at you with Daily Bowing the Knee, a straight-up chronological trek through the Bible, one day at a time. Make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on notifications because you don't want to sleep on this. Today's worship is Provided on the Mountain, coming right after today's devotional. Today is week 2, day 4, Genesis 22 to 23. Abraham's test and Sarah's death. Imagine Abraham, a man of deep faith tested to his core by the eternal King, as Genesis 22, 1 through 2 records the divine command that pierces his heart. Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains of which I shall tell you. Abraham rises early the next morning, his resolve unshaken, and sets out with Isaac, who carries the wood for the fire, the journey stretching over 3 days as they traverse the rugged terrain toward the appointed place. Genesis 22, 5 shows his quiet confidence as he tells his servants, "Stay here with a donkey. I and the boy will go over there and worship and come again to you," hinting at his trust in God's provision. Upon reaching the mountain, Genesis 22, 9 to 10 describes the solemn preparation. Abraham builds the altar with care, arranges the wood meticulously, binds his son with gentle hands, and stretches out his own hand to take the knife, his obedience teetering on the edge of sacrifice. The angel of the Lord intervenes in Genesis 22, 11 to 12, with a resounding call, "Abraham, Abraham, do not lay your hand on the boy, for now I know that you fear God, seeing you have not withheld your son." A ram appears, caught by its horns in a thicket, and Abraham offers it instead, naming the place the Lord will provide, a name that echoes through Genesis 22:14. God reaffirms his covenant in Genesis 22, 17 to 18, declaring, "I will surely multiply your offspring as the stars of heaven, and in your offspring shall all the nations of the earth be blessed, because you have obeyed my voice." The scene transitions in Genesis 23, where Sarah, Abraham's beloved wife and mother of Isaac, passes away at the age of 127 in Hebron, her death marked by deep sorrow in Genesis 23:2. Abraham wept for Sarah. He rises from his mourning to negotiate with Ephron the Hittite, a local landowner, purchasing the cave of Machpelah for 400 shekels of silver after a lengthy discussion in Genesis 23:15 to 16, securing a burial place that becomes a lasting claim in the land of Canaan, a solemn tribute to her legacy, and a foundation for his family's future. This narrative reveals the king's kingship, his tests prove faith, and his provision honors commitment. As his servant, you are called to trust his deliverance in trials. Apply this truth to your life. When a test arises, perhaps a difficult choice, bow your knee by praying for trust. In loss, reflect his peace by supporting others. Today's challenge: face one trial today, a decision or grief, and pause to pray, seeking his provision. Serve someone mourning, offering comfort, and let that action proclaim the King's care. Take a moment to consider this carefully. Envision a specific test or loss that you may encounter today, and reflect on how you can bow your knee to the King in response to that challenge. Picture the ram caught in the thicket, and recognize that his promise of provision holds firm for you as well. Now let's bow the knee to our King and pray. Faithful King, you provided for Abraham. Forgive my fear. Guide me to trust. Show me one way to bow my knee today. Thank you for provision. Amen. Comment below one way you're bowing the knee today. Post any prayer needs or praises to our King. Here's Provided on the Mountain, an original I produced and created. Grab it on Spotify, iTunes, or YouTube Music. Links in the description. Grab the ebook, join Patreon for extras, Discord for the family. Links below. Now let's worship our King.
On the mountain, faith was tried. Knife in hand where tears reside. Isaac bound, your voice was near. Provision came, dispelling fear. Sarah's tent now stands so still. Mourning deep, yet trust your will. Cave secured, a resting place. Your love holds in every space. Provided on the mountain, steadfast care. Your mercy meets us in the air. Through the test, your promise holds. Servants bow to tales untold. And hope your grace will save. Guide us now.